the chairman of the APC, Yitwada Nentawe, has had to remind Nyesom Wike that he's not the leader of any party in Rivers State. That is the governor of the state, Sim Fubara, who is now known as 001, that is the leader of the APC in Rivers State, and that is not answerable to people who are outside the party. Nentawe even rubbed it in and said, as far as they are concerned, Wike is a member of the PDP. Now, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, who is the national secretary of the party, also more or less rubbed it in and said the man that they recognize in the APC is Sim Fubara. And now Bashiru went a step further and said if Wike is more concerned about politics in Rivers, he should resign his appointment at the federal level and go and face Rivers politics. So it's a kind of rejection by some of the principal members of the APC itself. So while he may be on good terms with President Tinubu, some people clearly oppose him, even within the APC that he says is helping. And this will have implications for, politics in Rivers State particularly. But Wike says he's the one in charge of Rivers, that Rivers is a no-go area, that Bashiru will burn his hands, that in fact he should go and ask from people who tried to intervene in Rivers before and what happened to them. More or less making himself, in a grandiloquent manner, the emperor of Rivers State, to a position to which nobody has either appointed him or anointed him. But, politicians also learn their lessons. It may well happen that the same President Tinubu that he says he will report Bashiru to and the Minister of Blue Economy may have their own ideas in terms of the utility value of Wike himself, either as a politician or as somebody campaigning for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've made this point before, so I repeat it again. Since 2023, when we had the last general elections, there have been more people who have attained the age of 18, which is the voting age in Nigeria. Now, all those persons, the purpose of the law is to make sure that they are also included and they are also allowed to exercise their right of franchise. And so it's just a routine exercise. But what is more important is that these voters that have been registered, that have been put into the pool, the long-term objective is to make sure that the election or the elections that INEC will conduct in 2027 will be such elections that will allow the people the right to choose freely and fairly, and that the enabling environment is provided to make sure that this is a reality when we go to the polls.